Instead of Samini to protect Black Sherif from backlash over his Play Ghana comment, he is there going back and forth with Sharawale on X. Bulldog says the background story is that Samini and a lot of others, alongside Black Sherif, came together to appeal to the Ministry of Information in Ghana and a lot of persons in Ghana or stakeholders to say we should start playing Ghanaian music 80%, we should start playing 20% of other foreign music in that country. And the likes of Sharawale has come out to say, you know what? The foreign music in Ghana is Nigeria. They are trying to put a stop to Nigeria. It is not right to physically put a stop to Nigeria. Instead, we should focus on the infrastructure in Ghana. We should focus on making good music in Ghana that transcends international boundaries so that a lot of people will listen to us. When you make good music, you don't have to beg people to listen to you. Nigerians have taken over Ghana market as a result of the quality of their songs. Samini is not really excited with person of Sharawale, and Stonebwoy cunningly dodged the whole thing. Black Sherif got backlash from the people, especially Nigerians out there. They said, we've given you support to an extent and now you are paying us back with betrayal. I kind of understand that these people are worried they need to push their music industry to the other level. But the way they are going about it, I think there's a kind of hate in their actions. That is what we need to kill out. Because if you remove the hate and put love there, you will understand that you will transcend international boundary, with your music, because you have to embrace other people's culture and style of making music. If you don't do that, a lot of people will not find your sounds appealing. Nigerians took Amapiano from South Africa. They make it their own, infusing Afrobeat, juju, and different style into it. And now it's all global at a time like this. That is what a lot of people are really telling Ghana. Bulldog is coming out to say, Samini, Reggie Rostone, these guys, they are supposed to protect Black Sherif. Black Sherif is a young personality in the industry and has not faced a lot of criticism. And you guys are OGs in the industry. You guys brought out Black Sherif, and then now is getting a whole lot of backlash. Nobody is protecting him. That is another point of concern for Ghanaians, and they are not really happy about it. Let's catch a glimpse of this presentation or interview with Bulldog talking about this whole thing.
As Blacko is facing the backlash, I expected Mark them to issue a statement to
Reggie for protect them.
Yes.
Samini for protect them. The boy they come stand there with a small boy, but now they speak out for the boy.
Yes. Nobody else suffers on that stage. They have nothing to prove to anybody again. Blacko is in his prime, so he has a lot to prove. The only crime he committed was listen to his elders and show up.
Yes.
If he hadn't come,
yes.
why is go talk say you see small
No, the respect.
Yeah, Frau Umba.
Yes. Samini is on Twitter back and forth with Shatawale for what? He should be using his energy, exerting that energy to protect Blacko.
Guys, I want you to listen to a particular conversation with Akon, saying that Nigerians are the smartest people on earth. This is what many countries, especially African countries, they don't want to hear. They believe that Nigerians are not smart enough. Let's listen to Akon now.
But the Nigerians are the most smartest people on the planet. There's nobody more smarter than a Nigerian. Now, of course, there's a few bad apps that came out. You know what I'm saying?
Smart too, though.
No, extremely smart.
Yeah, they smart.
They just put intelligence all in the wrong place. Geared that towards something more, positive and productive.
Right.
Because the ones that did, there's more billionaires being made in Nigeria than anywhere in the world on an annual basis.
Friends took that email.
But the single opinion of most African countries is that Nigerians are fraudsters, Nigerians are into bad things and the rest. I kind of understand one thing, that Nigerians are being blackmailed to an extent. I watched a video where somebody committed a particular crime in an Asian country and he was asked, what country are you from? This person said Nigerians. It took the effort of Nigerians there to say, you are not from Nigeria. You are from a particular country in Africa. Why are you giving us bad name? These are some things we need to start addressing from time to time. A lot of people can really attest to that. When you go to Ghana right now, Nigeria is a Yahoo nation, Nigeria is a Shao nation, and all those kind of things. I'm not blaming them for that. I blame our leaders who come out there to make this statement on social media. We've seen Ghanaians, celebrities being jailed in some countries because of crimes, because of fraud, and nobody is talking about that. I will talk about the story because I need to start amplifying some of the bad deeds of this country so that they will understand that their story is still out there. Not only Nigeria, we still got bad eggs in Nigeria. I'm not disputing that, but we still got smart and better people in Nigeria to an extent. One person was at an interview. He said something that he loves Nigeria so much because outside this country, when you have a problem as in Nigeria, some Nigerians will hang around, even though you having problems with police, they will hang around to hear what kind of problem you have and how they will help you. And that is something tribal about us, and you don't need to envy that. You don't need to talk down on Nigerians just to suit yourself. What is your own take about this? Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos. Thank you for the support so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms. Afrobeat is not a creation of Ghana. It's a creation of Nigerians Fela Kuti. Many people don't seem to understand. When they read these internet write-up, they will just confuse everything about Afrobeat. I want to tell you much about Afrobeat because we have Afrobeat and Afrobeats with the X on it, and Nigeria is showing dominance still on that particular genre to an extent. Before I jump in proper, if you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Legendary Fela created Afrobeat. That is one thing I'm telling you for free right now. You have to understand that Afrobeat is a combination of funk, it's a combination of high life and jazz. That is where Afrobeat stands from. And Fela is the pioneer of Afrobeat in Africa. That is what I'm telling you for free, and you need to understand it from that dimension. When you understand this, you will understand the foundation of Afrobeat. Many people will come and argue that Afrobeat is not a creation of Nigeria. You cannot talk about Afrobeat without mentioning Fela as the originator of Afrobeat. And if you want to understand this, I'm saying you should pick a sample album from Fela's catalog and that of James Brown, and you get to understand what I'm saying. When you pick an album and listen to it called Get on the Good Food by James Brown, you will understand what I'm saying. Just try and listen to that album, listen to the percussion, the instruments, and the diversity of guitar lines used in that particular album. You will get to understand that yes, that is a package or a full package of jazz and funk to an extent. Go back to Fela's Suffering and Smiling album. You will listen and get the full details of how Afrobeat actually stand out. You will understand that Fela did a combination of funk, a combination of high life and jazz, and that made Afrobeat to stand out. And now some people are trying to lay claim to Afrobeat. Afrobeat is a creation of Nigeria, so we have to understand the dimension to it. The jazz music in Afrobeat is an evidence that yes, Afrobeat stems from jazz, funk, high life, and our story as Africans. Afrobeats with the S is now the rave of the moment, and a lot of people can really attest to that looking at the lives of Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and some other artists in Africa at a time like this. Afrobeat with the S is a fusion of different genres of music in Africa. That is something we need to understand with the X.